What's up, guys? Today's video is on the top 7 best single-serve coffee makers. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices, and find out more information about these best single-serve coffee maker, you can check out the links in the description below. Let's get started. Number 1. Ninja Specialty Coffee Maker. Best overall. This SCA certified brewing device is extremely versatile, almost like having multiple coffee makers in one. There's a single serve function that lets you fill your favorite travel mug with drip coffee as you're dashing out the door on a workday, and it makes specialty brews by frothing milk for lattes and cappuccinos. There are 6 drink sizes, ranging from a single cup to a carafe 12 to 50 ounces. It's easy to fill to the right amount thanks to the machine's removable water tank. Choose from classic coffee, super rich, or over ice. Special thermal extraction ensures full flavor, no matter what. And since this doesn't require pods, you can use whatever coffee beans you like. We found the drip coffee excellent. Just note that this machine doesn't brew real espresso. It's a coffee concentrate instead. If you're used to drinking real espresso, you may notice that this doesn't quite taste the same. It's more like a really strong coffee, but if you're making lattes and cappuccinos, it works. And the milk frother is incredible. It makes exceptional microphone. Some extra features we appreciate are the delay brew function, which can be set 24 hours ahead of the time you'd like your coffee to begin brewing, and the drip stop function, which allows you to sneak a cup of coffee before the machine has finished the brew cycle for a carafe. You can purchase this item with a glass carafe CM401, or, for a slightly higher price, a thermal one CM407. We tested both, and the models are identical. Aside from the carafe, they're both on the larger side, so make sure you have room on your countertop before purchasing. To add to this machine's accolades, it's also one of our all-time favorite drip coffee makers. Brew type, drip dimensions, 12x 8.8x 15 inches warranty, 1 year limited wattage, 1500 watts. Number 2. Keurig Single Serve K-Cup Coffee Maker. Best Keurig. While many people are familiar with the classic K-Cup brewers, the K-Cup adds a milk frother and shot mode that brews 2 ounces of highly concentrated, espresso-style coffee for lattes and cappuccinos. It doesn't make real espresso, but it's much less expensive than a true espresso machine, and it makes good coffee fast. You can choose from 4 cups sizes 6, August, 10, and 12 ounces, or make the espresso-style coffee concentrate. In our tests, this machine, though oddly shaped, was easy to operate. It's 65 seconds or less to brew cups in all 4 of the available sizes. The coffee came out perfectly hot, the milk froth was full and foamy, and we appreciated the removable drip tray to accommodate taller travel mugs. The removable 60-ounce water reservoir lets you brew about 5 extra large coffees before it needs to be refilled. The frother cup gives you hands-free frothing of milk, skim milk, soy milk, or almond milk. All you have to do is fill it, choose latte or cap, and wait. You can also make frothed milk for an iced cappuccino by also pressing cold. When it's done, the cup is even dishwasher safe. That said, we found it very easy to just wash by hand. The machine will automatically shut off 2 hours after your last cup of coffee was brewed. Brew type, pod dimensions, 12.5x 15.3x 11.7 inches warranty, 1 year limited wattage, 1500 watts. Number 3. Nespresso Essenza Mini. Best Nespresso. Compared to the rest of the brand's catalog, the Essenza Mini is the most compact and inexpensive Nespresso machine available. There are just 2 drink sizes available, espresso and lungo, and no milk frother attached. You'll have to buy your own. But there are a handful of high-performing options on the market today. You can also buy the Essenza Mini as part of a bundle with the AeroPress 3 milk frother. We found that it takes 25 seconds for the machine to heat up, and roughly 25 seconds to brew depending on which of the 2 drink sizes you choose. That's a tasty shot of espresso in about 1 minute, flat. Customers shouldn't expect the same complex and nuanced flavors as a professional $1,000 machine. But we gave the Essenza Mini a high score after numerous tastes. It also has Nespresso's signature consistency, so there won't be any randomly bad shots of espresso thrown into the mix. Just pop in a pod and get the same result every time. For peace of mind and saving energy, it shuts off 9 minutes after your last brew. We also love that the water reservoir is removable and easy to fill and clean. It only holds 6 used capsules, though, so the container must be emptied regularly. Brew type, pod dimensions, 4.3 x 8 x 12.8 inches warranty, 1 year limited wattage, 1255 watts. Number 4. Hario V60 Ceramic Coffee Dripper. Best pour over. The Hario V60 has long been a favorite among coffee experts, and it's one of the most recognizable pour-over coffee makers available today. The V60 is named for its V shape and 60-degree angle, which, along with the ribbed interior, creates an optimal rate for water to flow through coffee grounds. The precision comes through in the taste. We tested both the ceramic and glass V60s, and the coffee was light, clean, and devoid of sediment. Brewing is extremely easy since you manually pour the hot water into the coffee grounds. You have total control over where the water flows and can make sure all grounds are covered, extracting every drop of flavor possible, but it does take some practice and patience. It's a beautiful coffee maker that produces beautiful coffee. The V60 is available in a wide range of colors and materials. Some have slight design variations, usually just regarding the size or shape of the base, and the vast majority are inexpensive. An added bonus is that the V60 is so compact, it can be stored in a cupboard when not in use. Brew type, pour over dimensions, 4.7 x 4.7 x 3.7 inches warranty, 90 days. Number 5. Cuisinart Soho Single Serve Coffee Maker. Best space saver. Cuisinart's Soho Single Serve Coffee Maker is designed with style and simplicity in mind. It's so pared down to essentials that there's only one button on the machine, and it's for brewing a cup of coffee, or canceling the brew cycle. For some coffee drinkers, this is a drawback. You can't adjust any brewing parameters except for cup size. While this affects brew strength too, customization is minimal compared to most pod-based coffee makers. That said, we found the Soho a reliable brewing device that's worth purchasing if you're open to sacrificing certain features. One of the main benefits is the counter space this machine saves. Less than 5 inches wide, it's well suited for apartments, dorm rooms, and crowded kitchens. Brew time is on par with other pod-based coffee makers, taking 1 minute and 45 seconds to prepare a 10-ounce cup of joe. Cuisinart eliminates a standard water tank to keep the device compact and lightweight, so you'll have to fill the machine every time you want to brew a cup. It only adds a few seconds. Of course, we typically filled our coffee cups with water and then poured that into the machine during testing. The Soho is compatible with most single-serve coffee pods, including K-cups. Cuisinart makes a reusable filter cup that lets users brew fresh coffee grounds, not just pods. However, it's sold separately. There are slightly cheaper machines available with similar dimensions, but this one heats the water enough for a suitable extraction, which isn't always the case with cheap pod brewers. Brew type, pod dimensions, 11.4 x 4.7 x 12.6 inches warranty, 3-year limited wattage, 1000 watts. Number 6. OXO Brew 12 Cup Coffee Maker with Single Serve. Best Dual Brewer. We tested the OXO Brew 12 Cup Coffee Maker with podless single serve function for 30 days, and were consistently impressed by the results. Many drip coffee makers have a 1-for-cup setting to make small batches of coffee, but OXO takes it a step further here by including two filter baskets to accommodate different brew sizes. Simply insert the appropriate filter basket, and you'll get a thorough extraction, whether you're making a single serving or a full 12-cup pot. When brewing a full pot, the thermal carafe keeps coffee warm for hours without altering the flavor. We measured the coffee at 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 8 hours after brewing, which is plenty hot enough to drink. Like many thermal carafes we've used, pouring isn't perfectly smooth when you get to the last few ounces. and since the water tank isn't removable, the machine is somewhat inconvenient to fill, particularly when using the carafe. One of the only other details that might give someone pause is the price. The OXO Brew 12 cup is expensive for a drip coffee maker, especially one without a grinder. While there might be better value options out there, we recommend this machine to coffee lovers primarily interested in consistency, coffee strength, and quality design. It's also compact enough to suit most kitchen setups. We used 3 different types of coffee while testing a light, medium, and dark roast, and each one was robust yet distinguishable from one another. Brew type, drip dimensions, 12.25 x 8.0 x 14.5 inches, warranty, 2 years, wattage, 1000 watts. Number 7. AeroPress Original Coffee Maker. Best for on the go? For some coffee lovers, the AeroPress is what first comes to mind when picturing a single-serve brewing device, especially for those who prefer non-electric coffee makers over, say, a Keurig or Nespresso product. The AeroPress is inexpensive, extremely compact, and gives you the flexibility to brew something like drip-style coffee or a richer, espresso-like cup depending on preference. Although it requires more hands-on effort to set up than electric devices, it brews very quickly. It only takes 2 minutes once the water is boiled. The AeroPress has an 8-ounce capacity, which can be 1 to 3 servings depending on brew strength. After testing the product, we think it's a must-buy, especially if you're looking for a coffee maker to take with you while traveling. The taste is as smooth as and similar to pour-over coffee, and you can also use the AeroPress to make lattes, Americanos, and even cold brew. There may be a slight learning curve, which means the first few cups might not be as tasty until you get the hang of it, but overall, this coffee maker is an excellent value that you can transport and use anywhere that has hot water. Brew type, immersion dimensions, 11.3 x 5 x 4.25